But I mean, and then you told me that you'd seen Tom O'Connor when you were a kid and he was really good.
Yeah, no, I actually found a cassette of his on a wasteland.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing.
Where we used to play.
Well, which set was it? Because there was two recorded.
I really liked it. There was one about the Scouse wedding.
Yeah.
And the two guys get drunk and decide they're leaving for America.
Right.
And they get in the boat and it's still tied up and they're still there the following morning. It was very storytelling stuff, and I actually think it was influential at a young age of going, I quite like this, and they get it. But there was other stuff that was very gag-laden about a Jewish man trying to smuggle a bust of lead a gold bust of lead into the country. Well, is it weird what sticks for you?
Well, the set I heard was really good, and it was all this kind of Liverpool thing of going, oh, we're all mad, aren't we? We're mad here. And like, it was 1975, and it was basically nostalgic for 1935 in a kind of way of as if like it was much better. But it was all stories that sounded written. They didn't sound like old jokes.
No.
And so he was a cut above the club comics then. Apart from the one where he says, my uncle was so unlucky, he saw a woman in half and he got given the head end. That was one of the jokes on it. From Tom O'Connor. But also, you know what, you could tell he's a teacher or something, wasn't he? I mean, he was like, he wasn't just he was telling stories. So I was kind of relieved in the end that it turned out that it wasn't him, that my mum had remembered as doing the sardine joke, because it seemed a bit better than that. I
was really deflated when Tony Pitts told me that he was doing panto with him and he had his wife at the back selling golfing umbrellas.
Yeah, well, I used all that in it.
Yeah.
You told me that about him selling the golfing umbrellas, and then I used all that in the story because I told my mum that he was selling these golfing umbrellas, and she was telling me that I should do something like that, and you know, yeah, she was, and I didn't. Why wasn't I more business-minded? So actually, it was you telling me that he was quite a good comic, and I thought you said you'd seen him in a Catholic men's club in Manchester in 1978.
No, he played the Catholic men's club where I worked.
But I wish I'd known that actually you'd said you found a cassette of Tom O'Connor on a piece of waste ground, because that would have been much funnier.
Well, that's where... It's where the burglars used to dump what they didn't want. When they burgled houses, it was a veritable treasure trove.
So it was a stolen Tom O'Connor cassette that was then abandoned by burglars that didn't want it. Yeah.